Good morning. My name is David Trident. I have no conflicts and no relevant financial relationships. I have a few points today that I believe are integral to the advancement of influenza vaccines, and I hope that the VRBPAC can help to implement some of these changes within its operating scope. Number one, following the extinction of B. Yamagata and the subsequent shift to trivalent vaccines, manufacturers should be encouraged to explore the possibility of returning to quadrivalent flu vaccines by adding an additional H3N2 strain. Since H3N2 typically presents as the most complicated strain to select for, this change could make the process much easier. It has been noted that manufacturers would likely only need to complete relatively simple serology testing to achieve a new quadrivalent license, so there's no good reason to not look into the possibility. Number two, we need to continue supporting next-generation adjuvants like Novavax's saponin-based Matrix M. Adjuvants like Matrix M offer a real opportunity to turn flu vaccines into products that can reliably protect people on an individual level instead of only aiming to protect infrastructure by lowering severe disease burden on a population level, which is what we get with our current vaccines. This is especially important in a post-2020 reality where continued cumulative COVID-19 infections make people more vulnerable to other viral infections, increasing their frequency and severity. They also create more favorable immune responses and cover a larger antigenic range of viral variants, which would also facilitate strain selection. Number three, I believe the indication of both Sanofi's Flublok and Novavax's Nuvaxovid should be expanded to include pediatric populations down to 6 months of age. The entire body of evidence that we have paints the picture that both of these vaccines are best in class for their respective viral targets with a very tolerable safety profile, and children under the age of 9 do not have access to either product. In general, it should be viewed as unacceptable to not prioritize giving our most vulnerable the best protection possible. Finally, I just want to make a point that CBER should consider convening the VRBPAC in a manner that reflects the reality of COVID-19 being a year-round virus as opposed to a seasonal one. VRBPAC could be more flexible by only convening if and whenever the need to update the strain arises. And if no update is deemed required, then the current vaccine formulations could just remain on the market so there are no gaps in availability. If that is not achievable, at the least, VRBPAC should convene earlier in the season for COVID-19 strain selection, so updated vaccines can be released before children return to school in the fall and before the annual summer wave of COVID-19 transmission occurs. Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Trident.